Hello and welcome back to the LinguaFox Podcast. I'm your host Abbas Salahshour, and in today's episode, we're going to dive deep into one of the biggest questions in language learning. Can AI really help you speak better English, or can it actually make things worse? Think about it for a moment. You've probably seen or maybe even used AI tools already, like ChatGPT, ELSA Speak, Duolingo's AI tutor, Grok 3 now, or other chatbots that promise to help you practice English. They're available 24/7, they never get tired, and they never laugh at your mistakes. Sounds perfect, right? But here's the catch. While AI can be an incredible tool, it also has hidden risks. Used the wrong way, it might actually hurt your speaking, your confidence, and your ability to communicate with real humans. So in today's episode, we'll explore both sides, the promise and the danger. I'll share exactly what AI can do for you, what it can't replace, and how you can use it wisely without falling into the traps. By the end of this episode, you'll know how to make AI your ally and not your enemy in your journey toward fluency. Let's start with the bright side. Why are millions of learners suddenly turning to AI for English practice? Number one, availability. AI is there for you anytime, anywhere. Midnight practice? Early morning drills? It's ready. Unlike a teacher, it never cancels classes, never needs a break. Number two, no judgment. Many learners are shy. They fear making mistakes in front of a teacher or a classmate. With AI, that fear disappears. You can write or speak freely, and the bot won't roll its eyes or correct your accent in a rude way. That safety makes practice feel easier. Number three, instant corrections. Some AI tools can point out grammar mistakes, suggest better vocabulary, or even adjust your pronunciation. For learners who want quick feedback, this feels like magic. And number four, personalization. AI can simulate conversations about your interests. Travel, music, technology, sports, whatever. It adapts to you. All of this together makes AI a revolution in language learning. It promises freedom, safety, and personalization, things traditional classrooms often lack. But is this the whole story? Not exactly. Here's the other side of the coin. AI is powerful, but it comes with its own dangers that so many learners don't see until it's too late. First, overreliance. When you practice only with AI, you start to feel confident, but only inside that safe bubble. The moment you speak to a real person, with real reactions, real emotions, and real interruptions, suddenly it feels much harder. You realize, wait, I was fluent with the bot. Why can't I do it now? Second, robotic English. AI tends to use very clean, textbook-like sentences. If you copy those patterns too closely, you might end up sounding too unnatural or even overly formal. Real conversation is messy, full of slang, hesitations, jokes, and interruptions. AI doesn't fully capture that yet. Third, incorrect feedback. This might surprise you, but AI doesn't always give correct answers. Sometimes it invents rules, overcorrects, or suggests strange phrases that native speakers never really use. If you trust it blindly, you could end up learning wrong English. And finally, the missing human element. Speaking English is not just about grammar or words. It's about connection, emotions, and confidence. AI can't give you that nervous feeling of talking to a real person. It can't teach you how to handle stage fright or how to respond to someone who interrupts you. Without real human practice, your growth hits a ceiling. So yes, AI can help, but it can also harm if you are not careful. Let's dig deeper into this missing human element, psychology. Most classrooms and definitely most apps ignore this. They teach you words and grammar, but they don't teach you how to manage the fear of speaking. Speaking is not only a linguistic activity, it's an emotional one. When you open your mouth, you feel vulnerable. You worry about being judged, misunderstood, or even ignored. AI takes away that fear, which feels nice, but it also means you don't practice the courage needed in real conversations. Think of it like swimming. Practicing on dry land might teach you the movements, but until you jump into the water, you'll never know how your body reacts. Similarly, until you face another human being with emotions, gestures, and unpredictability, you don't develop the resilience that true fluency requires. So remember this: AI can train your words, but only real humans can train your confidence. So, what's the solution? Should we throw AI away? Absolutely not. The secret is balance. Here's how to use AI wisely: use it as a practice partner, not a teacher. AI is great for drilling, repetition, and role plays, but don't expect it to fully replace a human instructor. Do role plays. Ask AI to pretend to be a job interviewer, a shop assistant, or a travel agent. Practice those dialogues until they feel natural. Recycle vocabulary. If you've learned new words, ask AI to create mini conversations that force you to use them. Pronunciation practice. Some apps can give you sound based feedback. Use them to fine tune difficult words. But most importantly, don't let AI be your only source of speaking practice. Balance it with real conversations, with real classmates, teachers, friends, or even strangers online. Think of AI like a gym machine. It strengthens certain muscles, but it's not the same as playing the actual sport. Let me give you a few simple practical tips you can start using today. Set a limit. Use AI for 10 to 15 minutes per day. That's enough to warm up, but not enough to replace real practice. Speak out loud. Don't just type. Even if the AI doesn't hear you, speak your responses aloud. Your mouth and your brain need the coordination. Transfer to real life. If you practice a phrase with AI, like, "Could you clarify what you mean?" make a promise to use it with a real human that same week and record yourself. Compare your speech now with last week's. Notice the progress. Use AI for ideas, not identity. Take phrases, then adjust them to your personality. Don't copy the robot tone. These small habits ensure that AI serves you instead of you serving AI. So, can AI help you speak better English, or can it make things worse? Well, the answer is both. Used with awareness, AI can be a fantastic practice tool. It can boost your vocabulary, give you unlimited role plays, and help you practice without fear. But if you rely on it too much, it can trick you into false confidence, robotic English, and a lack of real world courage. Here's the key message: AI is a tool, it is not a teacher. It is not a replacement for humans. So, my challenge for you this week is simple. Use AI to practice one short role play, maybe ordering at a restaurant or answering a job interview question. Then, within 48 hours, use at least one phrase from that practice with a real human. Online, in class, or in person. That's how you will turn technology into transformation. Thank you for joining episode 41 of the LinguaFox Podcast. If this episode gave you clarity, share it with a friend who's experimenting with AI for English practice. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode where we dig deep into the real truths of language learning. Until next time, I'm Abbas Salahshour, reminding you AI can support your English, but only you can bring it to life. Stay safe, and bye-bye.